everyone, good morning. I hope you're fine and I'm sure you're ready for the next session too. But before we come for the next session, let me share what we are going to talk about. This is something where most of us, do mistakes. I'm sorry, I think it should be making the mistakes. I think you got it correctly. I've heard some more words like these, pair of words which do not fit together. Please help me with these. One of them is hard traffic. There was hard traffic on my way. Can you help me with that? You have 3 seconds if you know something which goes well. All right, I'm sure you must have come up with something better, which is heavy traffic. Okay, but what is the reason though? I think they do convey the same meaning if I'm not wrong. Let's talk about something more, which is I hope we are making notes. Is this right, or should something else come before notes? All right. I hope some of us were able to get it. So the correct one will be take notes and not making notes. I have one last for all of us, which I've heard most of us using or saying it, which is it's lunchtime. Let's do lunch. Is it correct? Okay. Think about it. Do lunch, something else can replace the word do. Very good. If you're able to come up with the word have. So the correct one is have lunch and not do lunch. Now, what is the reason behind all of these? Not do lunch but have lunch, not make notes but take notes, not do mistakes but make mistakes. What is the reason behind it? Though they do convey the same meaning. So everybody, let me tell you the reason. The reason is collocations. Yes, you've heard it correctly. Let me share the screen. I'm sure you're able to view the screen right now, and it's written here, collocations. Let's understand it. What does co mean? Coexist, yeah. If you've guessed it, you're right. Co means together, and location, of course, it means place. So everyone, the words or the pair of words which go together, which are placed together, they are collocations. Now, what are they? How would we get to know that this is a collocation and we should use this? So everybody, there is no specific reason behind the choice of words which we use. For example, I can help you with understanding the concept. I'll speak a word and you have to share the pair, how they are paired up together. Okay, I'll give you a word and you have to name the partner, the pair of that object. Cup. I hope you said saucer. So cup and saucer, always together. Now the next is table. I think you said chair. You're right. So table and chair, again, they're pairs. The next one is shirt. All right, you're right. Shirt and pants or trousers. You're right there. Last one, bread. Butter. So bread and butter. You're right. Now everybody, I hope we saw that how these words are always called out together as pairs. Similarly, we have these words which are always together. Take a bath, do your homework, made in India. So these words are known as collocation. We will not use any other verb in place of them, but they will always go together. And why should we learn it when we are able to convey the meaning? If I'm saying that do lunch, the listener is able to understand that we need to do lunch. But why? Why to learn collocation? Then why to complicate it? I hope you're able to understand that because we are English speaking learners, or we are learners of spoken English language, it's important for us to get better at it, and it's very important to communicate the right message to the native speaker, because that's the language which we are learning. I hope we are able to make sense out of it everyone. Let me share some common verbs which are usually used as collocations. So this is one, do. The other one is make. The next one is get. Again, these are very common verbs, everyone, which are used for collocations. Give. And then have. There are a few more, but let's talk about the ones which are widely used, or they're used most of the times. Can you share any collocation which goes with do? Any collocation. I'll also write, and you also keep writing in your notepad. Let's take notes or make notes. Which one? Take notes. Thank you. Okay. So let's write do the cooking. Let's correct it. Can you share any collocation with make? Make the beds. Will not be do the beds. Prepare the beds will be fine, but make the beds is a collocation. It would convey the same meaning. Let's talk about get. So get paid. Alright. Then next we'll have give an example, which I'm right now giving. At the end we will have lunch. Alright, so everybody, I'm sure you're able to see some common verbs where collocations are mostly used, the common verbs. And with this, everybody, I hope we are able to understand the main insight of it. Great. So to reiterate, everybody, collocations, common words, common pair of words which go together. There is no specific reason behind the choice of words. It's just that they are paired up together, and to communicate the correct message, we use them together. We are going to close our short session with a quick assessment, if you would like to attempt that. So what I'm going to do is I will be narrating an anecdote, you can say, and you have to be ready with, of course, your notepad and a pen, and you have to catch the collocations which I'm going to use. So there will be some collocations. You have to listen to my anecdote carefully, even if it is not interesting. 5 seconds. Grab a pen, notepad. Alright, I'm sure we are ready with our pen and a notepad. I'll be narrating an anecdote. Okay, yesterday morning, when I was getting ready for my office, I saw my father going to office. I wanted a lift to the metro station as my father was leaving for office. He said, "Give me a minute to get ready for the office." I said, okay, Daddy, you take a minute. Afterwards, I don't know how, but I got confused, and I heard it that I need to wait for an hour, and my father waited for an hour for me, and then he left for his office. He did his best, but I messed it up. When I came home, I could see that he was upset. I had made him upset, and to apologize, I made the bed and did his laundry too, and said sorry to him like that. This was the story, everybody. It's over. I'm sure you were able to come up with some collocations, which of course we'll talk about in our class when we are going to meet tomorrow. Everybody, so this is something which we are going to discuss. The next thing will be whatever you're going to do today, you're going to share it tomorrow in our session, and you need to use at least 5 collocations in that routine. Whatever you are doing today or whatever you would do today, tomorrow when you come to the class, you're going to share your routine of today, Monday's routine, and also you would use 5 collocations in that. I hope that makes sense, everybody. So I'll see you tomorrow. Keep learning and keep asking questions when we talk about the same thing tomorrow. Collocations, everybody. Bye bye. See you.